How do I honestly feel about black women? First, I'm going to talk about my childhood and how I viewed black girls. As a little boy, I was never attracted to black girls. And I'd say the reason for this is because I saw white as a beauty standard. Turn on TV, white girls. Go outside, white girls. Go in school, the ones I found attractive, white girls. Why didn't I like black girls as a child? Well, I just saw them more as like closer to family. They're like closer to like me, and that's not who I'm supposed to be attracted to. Looking back subconsciously, that's how I saw it as a kid, but I wouldn't be able to put it into words when I was that age. That's just how it was. When I would have interaction with the black girls, a lot of times they were often rude, mean, sassy, but since I wasn't really trying to get them, I was just kind of like, well, whatever, I guess that's how they are. At that age, it didn't really matter to me at all. I didn't find any black girl attractive until I was about 12, so middle school age. The only reason that this happened was because I started to become pro-black. And when you're pro-black, you know only black men can be with black women and black love, that type of thing. So I was like, okay, so now I have to be with a black girl. So now we're going to get into the dating side of things. I'm not going to go down a whole list of bad experiences. I'm just going to summarize it by saying that I never got anywhere with any black girl. Most I got was like a date with one person or one little thing with one person. And when I'm going through this, I'm thinking to myself, how am I not attracting any black girls when I'm pro-black? I call them queens, I see them as great, I want them to build and, black love. Why is this not attracting any of them? Well, this is the point where my frustration started to come in, because I'm not just seeing it as I'm just trying to get some black girls. I'm viewing it as we need to come and build together, but none of them are wanting to do that with me. Around the age of 19, I just completely dropped this because it's not getting me anywhere. From then to the present, whenever I try to do anything with a black girl, I'm just like, this is probably not going to go anywhere, and I don't really like pursue it, or I half-ass it and it goes nowhere. It's kind of like we just weren't meant to be. If I never became pro-black, I wouldn't like them at any point in my life, most likely. If I'm being completely honest though, there are black women I'm attracted to, like literally right now, as of the time I'm making this video. But when I try to pursue it, like even slightly, it's kind of like this wasn't meant to happen. I just explained my whole backstory with black women. So now, how do I view them in the present? Well, I'll just say not very positively. So how do I view them just as people? Well, my experience now versus as a kid, a lot of times they're still rude and just terrible people to interact with. I mean, that's just what I'm used to experiencing with them on all different levels. Like no amount of pro-blackness or trying to see their humanity is going to change that. It's just my experience. It is what it is. This video I'm doing is not even an anti-black woman video. This is just my experience with them. It's a negative experience, but it's my experience. I know there's black men out there that have plenty of great experiences with black women on different levels, and good for them. I just can't relate to that. If I had good experiences with them, I could view them as good people that I have a high respect for, but unfortunately, it's the exact opposite.
Now, honestly, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care about black men's negative experiences. I really don't, because black men have been getting online not caring about women's negative experiences. All right. And let's be honest, most of his experiences with black women haven't been horrible. These dudes be lying. Maybe he was going for women who really wasn't interested in him, and then he got mad. All right. And then he starts saying that black women are rude. Why do men constantly get on this app and talk about how women be acting and all this, that, and the third? But do they not see the way that these men be acting out here? Black men be some of the most rudest people, ignorant people that you could come across. I mean, the way that they'll sag their pants, the way that they'll act in customer service jobs, you know, the way they'll act out in public on the ratchet activity. It seems like black men a lot of times don't do a good job at properly representing themselves. You think he gonna talk about that? He did say, I made a video that we gotta hold black men accountable, but he seems more harsher on the women. You know, a lot of women have negative dating experiences with men because men don't really give a f about women. They just tolerate women. Okay. He's talking about black women are some of the most rudest people. But here's my thing. At the end of this video, right? I'm gonna put another clip of his in here where he literally says, black women good riddance. This man goes on to announce good riddance to black women. I'm not messing with them no more. I ain't talking to them no more. Y'all, man, these are some of the most horrible people to interact with, and yada yada. Come on, bro. If you guys don't like black women, why do y'all come to the internet and announce it? Just move accordingly. Because I wonder if he has a woman, whether she's black or not. And he's not pro-black. Because if you really were pro-black, you would be with a black woman. You wouldn't let your negative experiences stop you from finding a good black woman, bro. Because it's too many beautiful, readily available women out here to marry. Too many good black women to marry. And there was a black woman for you, fam. But guess what? You got dudes who live their life in negativity, and they'll take their bad experiences. Like, did you try a different state? Did you try a different area? You feel me? And I guarantee it. Let's keep it a buck. I guarantee he probably had some women trying to talk to him, and he didn't give them no time of day because he wasn't attracted. You can't say it wasn't no good women for you. You probably just wasn't attracted to the one that did want you. Okay, just keeping it a bean. Another weird thing this man said was when he was a child, he would look at black girls as just like his little sister, and he wasn't attracted to that. And the fact that, you know, when he growing up as a child, when he would turn on the TV, he saw white as a beauty standard. So you were easily influenced. That's soft. I never was influenced by what I saw on TV to tell me that black women are not the beauty standard. Everybody in the world tries to copy black women. Of course, the white tea people are going to try to put their group of women as a beauty standard. Ain't nobody competing with our women. The oldest bones were found in Africa. Everybody comes from pretty much black. No, everybody comes from black. What are you talking about? Come on now. I just looked at them as my little sister. That's weird. You're looking at a random woman as your little sister instead of a possible, you know, future wife. That, I mean, like the stuff that dudes be saying to try to prove a point, bro. I don't believe these niggas. Like you just a weirdo. He looks very much like a weirdo. Just gonna keep it a bean. Not very sharp. Let's keep it a buck. And if you gotta force yourself to try to be pro-black, then you're not pro-black. If you really just naturally don't like black women, don't even force yourself to try to be with a black woman. Just stay over there. But my thing is, why are you announcing? Because he finna announce it. I'm finna play the clip, but he announces that good riddance. Matter of fact, let me put the clip in right now.
I made 2 videos, one about my negative experience with black women and another about black men holding ourselves accountable. But now I'm going to go back to one with black women. I'm just going to double down by saying I don't give a fuck anymore. Unless you're immediate family, I have no reason to care about them whatsoever. Try to be cordial with ones I think are good people, but it's just the same shit over and over again. And it just pisses me off. Like, I'm not hurt by it because it's not like a dating thing, but it just pisses me off because a lot of these people are annoying. And I don't like being angry. I try to live my life peacefully, but these are the least peaceful people that I've ever interacted with. To protect my own peace, I just gotta stop giving a fuck about them totally. If you're not immediate family, I don't care. Y'all thought me just talking about my experience was hateful? No, here's your hateful video, because that's where I've been pushed, and I don't ever plan on changing my mind about this.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Good riddance. I'm done. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. You guys are some of the rudest people, bro. Unless you're like immediate family, I don't care. This is a weak man. This is a weak man. This is he said he's not hurt by it, but then you're telling black women good riddance. You don't date them, but you're going to talk bad about it. But you're going to announce good riddance. Make it make sense, bro. This is the generation of black men that's on this earth now. A whole bunch of weaklings. Like this. Yeah, he was better off. You know what? He right. He should stay away from black women. He better off not even procreating with a black woman, because God knows we don't need any more weak men like this in the black race. Some more red pill indoctrinated men, because he probably would grow. Himself, right, with his children, he would probably tell his mixed child, because you know he's going to have a mixed one, right? He's going to have a mixed child, and he would probably tell his mixed child to leave black women alone too, therefore adding on to the black woman hatred that's already existing in this world. This guy's a loser. And for all you men who don't date black women, that's perfectly fine. But at the same time, shut the F up. Nobody cares. Bye. Bye.